At the moment, one of the biggest trends in voiceovers is keeping voiceovers low-key. How do you achieve that as a scriptwriter or a voiceover? Hi, I'm Jente Kater from Voicebooking, and in this video I will tell you all about it. Just before New Year, a friend of mine sent me a video which had, in addition to a nice clear message, a very understated voiceover. Have a listen.
Dear friend, do you mind if I have a word? It won't take much of your time, I promise. Let's skip the introductions, as we know each other quite well.
Keeping a voiceover low-key. That's a clear trend at the moment, and it is in total contrast of the typical voiceover types of the 20th century. If you go back 20 years, then it seems voiceover actors were paid precisely to put as much emphasis as possible into a script, which immediately influences the way you experience a video. The additional advantage that comes with this kind of narration is it gives the viewer more space to let the images and music affect them. Understatement that starts with the writing of the text. What's important is that you really tell the audience something instead of taking on a sales position. Bring over your story without pressing the point. The narrator might be the lead character in your story or somebody who's watching from the sideline. In this video, it was a fictional person. Well, person, sort of.
Yes, it's me speaking. January the 1st. I know it hasn't been exactly easy since we last saw each other, but I'm here to remind you that we're about to meet again very soon.
And then for you as the voiceover actor, just like the scriptwriter, you need to try and capture the emotion which best fits the story. What may help is to summarize that emotion into just one word. For instance, kind, angry, irritated, happy, or, as in this video, concerned. Hold on to that emotion and then try to speak the text with as little specific emphasis as possible, so that you leave it to the audience to decide how big or how small they want to make each idea. There will be still some words that need emphasis. However, you can still add subtle emphasis to those words without overemphasizing any words in particular. You can hear a good example of that at the end of this fragment.
And so I thought I'd share a piece of advice. A word, really. But one that will help you get through the other 364 days with ease. And the word is movement.
Movement. She didn't emphasize it. No, she put a slight pause before it. And what's funny is that the message of this film, if you had summarized it in just one word, it would be that word, movement. And so it is that word specifically that is not being emphasized. Now, there is a big disadvantage in keeping your intonation low-key, like here. It can make a voiceover text really boring. That is the point of criticism, which I hear a lot in relation to this kind of videos. If you compare the opening of this film with a randomly chosen part later on, then it won't sound very different.
That's right. Movement. I'd love to see you start the year doing just that. Moving. And I don't just mean the exercise kind.
Go to any church, mosque or synagogue, and you will hear the preacher in question raise their voice every now and then, or pick up a different rhythm, or make a joke. They do that on purpose, to keep you, the listener, engaged with the lesson. Because telling a story which loses the audience halfway won't win you any souls. For you being a scriptwriter, it's vital that you take this into account. Once you have written your text, review it to make sure there's plenty of variety in it, or maybe a nice twist somewhere. It's often useful to put that text away for a few hours and then take another look at it just later. Compare it with a bridge in pop music. By making a change in the melody somewhere around 2 minutes and 50, listeners enjoy going back to the original refrain. And as a voice actor, please keep this in mind too. What can you do with the pitch of your voice? How are you ending your sentences? Is it often with a downward inflection? Well, try something ending high. Or if you are speaking the sentence in a high tempo, then take your foot off the gas somewhere. In the next fragment, you will hear the last part of the story. Normally, that would be the part where you add a bit more drive to your voice. After all, you want to activate people with the message, isn't it? But does that happen over here?
It will make every single day of your year count. Starting with me, your friend, January the 1st.
I'm not sure. She sticks with that low-key delivery. Busy with that one trick from the voiceover arsenal. The breathing, keep it low-key. It appears to have become an end in itself. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, and if you have anything to add or any pointers to leave them in the comments below. For more videos, go to our blog, voicebooking.com, or at YouTube at voicebooking.com. So youtube.com/voicebooking.com. And if you want to watch the video we've been discussing over here, try it out in the link below. Till the next time. Bye.